I'm Jessie Lynn.
And I'm Leah.
I'm Riley Clausa.
And I'm Isa Rodriguez.
Pop a spot on that curve, will ya?
We're just a couple of Michiganders turned New Yorkers trying to get a grip.
It's time for a curb sit.
And we're not from here.
We did it.
Yay!
Well,
Oh.
wow.
Hello, everyone.
This feels like Full House.
Oh my god.
We have a full house.
Yeah, truly.
Full couch.
Dude, I don't think we've ever had all the seats filled at once, right?
I know. And just ignore this. No one could fit
No
here.
one could.
And don't
There's
worry
not a
about
mic.
it.
It's not an option.
You're right.
But maybe theoretically someone could if they like really wanted to be on this crossover episode. So let us know. Let us know. Desperate to be joining
Live
us.
audience member, and you're in the center, actually.
You have to laugh and applaud after every single
You
thing
can't
that we
speak.
say.
You can't speak, but yeah.
I personally love a crossover. We talked a little bit about Disney versus Nickelodeon crossovers. Anybody have a favorite from that era, our childhood?
I think of like the Disney Olympics that they did, like the Disney Channel
yes.
Olympics. I guess that was only Disney Channel, but it was like all the shows on Disney Channel.
crossing,
Yes.
yeah.
And they were all doing
Totally.
sports, but like they're all musical theater kids. So like, what are they doing? Like,
I feel like there was a Hannah Montana one. But I can't remember.
That's so. What was it?
That's
was
the
like
Sweet
that.
Life of Hannah Montana.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Three-way
That's so
crossover?
That's so
I don't
Sweet
remember.
Life of. It was definitely That's So Sweet Life of. Was it
Wizards
Wizard of Waverly Place? I don't know.
Remember the Hannah Montana Jonas Brothers one where they're like all recording in the studio? And they're like, oh yeah. That are like, Hannah Wiggum.
Yeah.
And that's what I've been saying.
Okay, so like who's Disney, who's Nickelodeon here? If we're crossing over.
Well, when we were talking about it, I was going to say in the pods, I have watching too much Love is Blind.
Are y'all caught up?
No, I didn't watch
I'm
the
not.
reunion last night.
I don't
but
partake. I'm
I
so
will be
sorry,
watching
guys.
it tonight, the reunion.
We need to come back to that.
That's a crossover episode. I'll watch every episode and we'll circle back.
Thank God.
Anyway, when we were talking about it before, I said that I think our podcasts are like different than our personal lives, right?
Yes.
Has your stance changed at all? Because I still think that we are Nickelodeon as a podcast, but I am Disney as a person.
I see this. I still think that we're Disney as a podcast. As a person,
I feel like I'm Nickelodeon as a person.
I feel like I'm Disney as a
She's tried and true.
Disney through and through.
I was like simply not allowed to watch as many shows on Nickelodeon as I was Disney. So I think for that reason alone, I'm more Disney than Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
And that adds up.
Yeah.
You guys are castles.
We're slime.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
We need like a Teen Choice Awards, like a Teen Pod Awards.
Okay.
I guess Adult Pod Awards.
No, we can say we're teens.
We're
That's
teens.
fine.
I
feel like
I am
30-year-old
15 years
teens.
old, yes.
I always feel like a teenager, and then I forget that like it's actually been 10 years since my sweet 16.
Oh,
I didn't have a sweet 16. Did any of you guys have a sweet 16?
I did.
You know I did.
Mine was
Please.
Don't be silly.
Okay, okay.
Red carpet at mine. What do you mean?
Okay, you start.
No, it was just like Hollywood, like movie, like themed. Like there was
course.
the red carpet. Everyone had to dress up. It was at a banquet hall called Biddle Hall. And we had a cool DJ. Like I don't know, a photo booth. It was a lot,
my
but
God.
it was I don't know, legendary. I would say.
That
We're still
sounds
talking about it.
to this day.
Here we are.
I had like the New York version of that. Like if you did the LA, I did the New York. I had like my invitations were a playbill, and
Yeah.
my middle name is Marlene, so I had the invitation was like Leah Marlene, Sweet 16. Like that was the
rhyme.
show.
Okay,
Like, that was the Broadway show. I cast all of my friends as roles in musicals. They had name tags, and we all dressed up. But it was at my house.
I mean, still.
I love it.
I had
So.
a Disney princess bounce house in my backyard.
Oh,
And-
that's so good.
I just had a few girls over and we wore footy pajamas and had a really wholesome time.
Oh, that's the dream. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Y'all, I had a quinceañera.
How big was the dress?
It is literally, I still have it. It is a full white wedding dress. I did buy it at a.
Oh, so you're gonna wear it for your wedding?
So I already have the dress, guys. Bringing it back. No, and you know what's crazy? I actually used it in my high school production of Cinderella when I was Ella.
Oh my
Not Cinderella. We did the modern version. I was Ella, and my prince was Topher.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah, I wore my quinceañera wedding gown, but I went on a cruise. Let me take you back. My family lives in Miami, and my cousin Jacqueline, shout out, she had her quinceañera 10 years before me, and everybody was like, this is the only way to do it. And I was like, no, I want to party in Lansing, Michigan. Like, let's throw a like banquet, like whole party. And my parents were like, absolutely not. Like, this is for your family. This is not for your friends. Like, we're going on a cruise. And so I did. And there were like 25 other girls that were 15. And, yeah, like
Is that like what the cruise's like purpose is? Is it
no, it was like a regular cruise. But there's like a travel agency for quinceañeras that like take 30 girls and like you go and you all make friends and you have t-shirts and you have events that like all your families come to and you go on excursions. And it's a really big part of my origin story. I also like, God, like it's like everybody had like, you know, like fun dresses, like purple, pink, blue. And I was like, no, like I want mine to be white. I did. I looked like a child bride. Yeah, it was a good time, I guess. Like, you know, we were on a cruise, but I did have to like walk around like in my dress and everybody's like taking pictures of you. And then it's like you have to like choreograph dances.
You loved it. But you loved it.
But I was the center of attention for 7 days. So yeah, I'll make sure to, you know, send you guys pictures later. That's why I didn't get a sweet 16. They were like,
we'll post it on the gram in our carousel.
Yeah,
I love your carousels.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't picked up, we're doing a crossover. Don't know if we mentioned that,
but we are here. Curb sit times not from here.
Should we
Do
dive
you want to
in?
start with a curb sit segment?
Yes.
Please.
Great, begging.
Great.
So we always start with the morning announcements, which is when, I mean, and they can truly be anything. It's inspired by the fact that both Jessie Lynn and I did the morning announcements at school.
No, and of course you guys did.
So that's just a little something about us. But you can share a fun fact. You can share like a revelation, a cute little story. I one time explained how to do credit card points. Like your morning announcement can be anything.
I love to apologize for things I've messed up.
In previous episodes.
Yeah.
I love.
Anything. Let's start with you guys. Do you have anything to announce this morning?
Okay, this is going to sound like actually nuts because it's not that revolutionary, but like changed my life today. So I wore my hair in a messy bun yesterday and I woke up and I was like, I just can't wash my hair today. I just can't. I can't. Hence the hat. But my hair was all, I took it out of the bun, huge, you know? Mm-hmm. I kind of forget sometimes that you can wet a brush and just like restart, you know? And like get your hair wet
too.
without showering. You know, like I think of like when I was a kid and like my mom and my dad would do my hair, they'd always wet the brush, go through, and it was like, you know, but I'm like, why don't I do that more as an adult? So like, imagine me 35 minutes ago, poofy hair, looking insane, and now it's gorgeous and actually kind of wet still. But
You know, air dry.
like, would you have known I wore a messy bun yesterday?
No,
go.
it looks very straight.
That is my morning announcement. Like, wet your brushes, everyone. Fuck.
Wait, I need a clarifying. Do you have a what's called branded wet brush, or do you have like a boar bristle brush? What
I don't
kind
know
of
what
brush?
that is. Do you
It's
know what
just
hair
like a
I have?
brush.
It's the orange one. Okay, you know what? I'll explain it to you. It's kind of funky. So it's orange. And it has like the like pokey bristles, like the
They're spiky.
Like it has the plastic on the end?
yes, the plastic on it. But underneath it has the like
Or
softer
bristle.
Yes. It's like a mix of both actually.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
Thanks everyone.
Revolutionary to me.
That's the exact vibe of a morning announcement. You crushed it.
Yep.
That's exactly it.
And that's what I'm thinking about today.
I'm nervous. I don't know. Okay, I have really been like neglecting adulthood as of late.
Okay.
And actually this week, like I'm starting to kind of feel like an adult. Like I just like there's been things like I'll get my hair cut and then all of a sudden like a year and a half will go by and I'll go to my what's her name? Like the person that cuts my hair.
Hairdresser?
Thank you, hairdresser. Great. And she'll be like, I don't even remember you. Like, who are you? What's your name? Why are you here? And I actually have been scheduling my appointments when I leave the hair salon for the past 2 times. So I think that my layers and my hair have actually been holding. Sorry, I got inspired by your hair.
No, I was like, we're in a very hair mood today.
But I've been really proud of myself because I haven't let my hair get to that point where it's like really long and like we had a conversation about long hair. I don't mean long like that.
Your hair
I mean
looks
like
stunning. I've been thinking it this whole time.
Thank you so much. My mom said I look Amish.
Oh.
And I will be talking about it for the next 6 to 7 calendar weeks.
God, I have never seen, no offense, I have never seen an Amish woman with hair like yours.
Of all the Amish women I've seen,
your curls.
The Amish
I don't know what you're
do
doing.
not like bangs.
No, and that's what sets you apart from the Amish community.
that and that alone. Otherwise, completely indistinguishable.
But yeah, like I've just been staying on top of my appointments, and appointments are hard. I don't like calling. I don't like being like, can I schedule an appointment? Like I don't, whenever you have available. I hate that shit. And so I'm proud of myself for staying on top of it. I've been going to the dentist as I should. I've been getting my hair cut as I should. Mm-hmm. Like, wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Last year, me.
She couldn't do it.
Once a year, guys. Once a year. Not this time. Not this time.
That's excellent.
Good job.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much. What about you, ladies?
Well, I would like to announce that I don't think it's fair if it gets warm and is spring and then we have to go back to winter. I don't think that should be allowed. I think that if we're gonna have, I would rather it just stay cold until it's ready to just be warm. I can't be teased.
You don't like fake spring.
I don't like the spring of deception. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm over it. I'm depressed that it's already raining out again today. It was 70 gorgeous degrees yesterday, and I can't do it. I can't do
It's
it.
like trust issues.
Correct.
Like, why?
Like,
would you do that?
Don't do me like this.
What's your favorite season? Like in general?
It's actually fall.
Okay.
I like the energy of fall. My birthday is in the fall, but I do come alive in a brand new way in the summer.
Yeah.
And I need to be warm and in the sun. And there's still sun in the fall.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You're
Jessie
not
Lynn,
telling the truth.
don't say that to me.
Expose her, Jessie Lynn. What is
You're
the truth?
not.
Tell me my truth.
You like your birthday and activities of the fall. That's not your favorite season.
Unfortunately, I think you might be stop lying to our new friend.
Not lying.
Stop. Like, this is Leah. We just freaking met.
You're just kind of like yourself in the fall a little bit. Like, you are a new person in the summertime. You are a different, more like scary person.
Scary.
Frightening the way that you turn into a lizard.
Yes.
In ways.
Yes.
Yeah. You like events. You
I
don't like the fall.
I think that's probably
When's
fair.
your birthday?
November 25th.
Ooh.
Okay.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Literally
That's
Thanksgiving.
good. It's good stuff.
Yeah,
No,
she likes the
I do-
holidays.
I do need to be in the sun. So Jessie Lynn coined my need for lizard time. I need to be in the sunlight. I need to be basking.
Leah the lizard.
That's me.
Issa the iguana. Did you guys ever have to do like the name association games when you were younger?
Well, mine was fucking Riley the rhino. So like
Rhinos are my favorite animal though, so I think it's okay.
We all have like the first letter, first name. Like, what did you guys say in school?
Jessie Lynn the
Jaguar.
Yeah, I like that one.
I don't think it fits.
She's like, not me.
What else starts with a J?
Jackalope.
What is that?
Jack-o'-lantern.
Jack-o'-lantern. That track.
That makes
jelly bean.
Aw.
cat.
Yeah.
Jelly.
Anyway, sorry.
Some myself turkey.
Do you have a morning announcement?
Yeah,
Jessie
it's an
Lynn the
apology.
Jaguar.
Apology tour 2026.
It's once again an apology because I really got up on my high horse for a very long time. Literally, I bought my own soapbox to stand up on it to preach about how I was going to be wearing my real skin for natural season. And I went like 6 months honestly, maybe less because it was my birthday the last time. So like 5 months of wearing just my real skin. I am back on my bullshit, baby. I am lathered in Coco and Eve, and I'm not going back. You can't stop me. I can't stop now.
And dare I say you're glowing.
I know. It's so bad.
It looks very natural. I can't.
It does. I would have never guessed.
What made you go back? What did you?
I felt despair. Thanks for asking. I was serving Depressica Simpson and needed to feel better. So I did my nails, I did myself tanner, and immediately I was like, yeah, I'm gorgeous and everything's fine.
Yeah.
And
perfect timing for this week.
For this, yeah,
Like
but I really want to love the skin that I'm in.
Oh, yes.
But the skin that I'm in is so pink. It's so light. And also see-through in ways.
Like, you can see my bones. Like, you can see my organs. Like,
I just love a gentle coating of a mousse that prevents my veins from poking through. I don't know, you guys.
I don't think I've ever seen somebody with a self-tan as natural.
No, I was
you.
going to
You have a
say
special
you're a
skill.
professional.
You have a special skill. Yep. There it
Like
is.
still,
There
I'm
it
like,
is.
No, because you know how people's like knuckles always like it gets in the
Always the
crack.
hands.
It's always the hands, and that's where you. I
it
cannot tell.
I mean, it took a couple days for it to fade from the knuckles.
She didn't put it on this morning.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's my apology. Sorry to everyone that I shamed for wearing self tanner for the last 5 months.
But you're back.
She's back.
Okay, so you guys met, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, on the Legally Blonde National Tour, 2022 to 2023.
Correct.
How did we become castmates, turn podcast hosts? Like, just give us the whole story.
Yes.
Well, we met in a bathroom.
It's a beautiful story, in fact.
All good stories start the Ripley Grief bathroom.
Oh,
Yes.
I actually met Jessie Lynn on my For You page. Before that,
Did we?
she was doing the impressions of like the various musical theater BFA programs, and she absolutely nailed Ithaca College in a way that made me feel seen and attacked. And so I started following her at that point. And then right around the time that I knew that like I had booked Legally Blonde and was doing my costume fitting, she like vaguely made a TikTok about like, I'm doing a costume fitting for my like new job. And I was like, I wonder if she's also on this Legally Blonde tour with me. And then we got the face page and she was. And so then I went up to her in the bathroom. You can tell this from your perspective. Right?
I was just washing my hands and this gorgeous girl was like, oh my God, are you Jessie? And I said, yeah. Oh my gosh, hi. And that's how we met. And to Leah, she was like, oh my God, I just called her Jessie and her name is Jessie Lynn. She thought she was being like, I was like, oh, my new friend. I don't care about anything ever. So.
Honestly, that sets up our dynamic pretty clearly.
Yeah.
I'm constantly worrying about everything and you're just happy to be alive and here.
Just happy to be here.
Oh, that's really beautiful, though. What a balance.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we really, really, really lucked out with the people we got to tour with. I mean, we had so much fun all the time and really became like lifelong best friends with a really great group of people. And one day I walked down, strutted, you could say, down the aisle of the Lamoille Valley bus and went up to Leah during her working office hours and said,
On the bus.
and said, should we start a podcast? And 4 years later or so, it came to fruition.
Yeah.
So
It took a minute.
yeah.
We needed
Several.
like a couple of false starts, a few margaritas,
Yeah.
a little bit of despair, as we have spoken about.
Yeah.
To be like, okay, let's actually do this.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that's the story.
And it's called Curb Sit based on when you're on tour and you stop for a lunch at a delicious restaurant called Walmart.
Yep.
Where you then eat your rotisserie chicken and bagged salad on the curb. That's like the best time of tour. That's when you bond with people for life and you talk about anything except for work.
yeah.
And you just like chat and shoot the shit. And so that's what we do. And we're happy to do it with you today.
Yeah.
Aw, thanks for letting us sit on your curve.
Curb, yeah.
So we want to hear your origin story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you guys know each other?
I can't lie. Like the drinking and the talk of despair is like there's a through line here.
There is.
We met out here, which a lot of people that meet us actually think that we met at home, which I'm like, that's so cute of
You're
us.
like, you guys seem like lifelong friends. Oh,
Thank you. We're not, but we're not.
I always forget that, actually.
really? Yeah. Just because like we're from the same state, not the same city by any means. We're like an hour and a half ish apart. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, people always just assume we knew each other, but we didn't.
We
I'll
didn't.
let you talk. Sorry.
Yeah, don't
I
ever
cut you
apologize
off.
to me. We met through mutual friends out here in the city, and then it was kind of one of those things where I was like, like I've always wanted to start a podcast. She was like, I've always wanted to start a podcast. And we were like, we've known each other for maybe 6 months, but I mean, we could start a podcast together. And then we were like, what could we make it about? We were like, well, we're both from Michigan, and we both feel out of place and like we don't know what's going on. And then we kind of coined that term of like, well, we're like not from here. We're transplants. Like we are inserted into this city and we have no, again, idea what's going on. But yeah, we went to like a bar, Peculiar Pub in the West Village. Great spot.
Have you guys ever been?
No.
I have not.
They have a mean corn dog basket.
Okay.
No, will
Visit,
change your life. It's so cheap
Perfect.
too, right?
Yes.
Under
It's
$10.
like under
For
$10.
2 dogs and fries.
Yes.
Yeah.
You will see me
You
there.
get no cell service down there. But great vibes.
Great vibes. The
and-
birth of not from here, actually.
The birth, truly. We talk about the podcast like a baby. Do y'all feel that way? Like I'm like, we literally like gave birth to this thing. And it's like I don't know
if you can cobble a baby together. That's
fair. That's fair. Yeah. But yeah, we really gave birth there that night.
Which was just like, sorry, random side story of
Please.
that night. We were taking we discussed it. Maybe I'm thinking of a different day. The day that we were there with Eli, the promo
was the
picture
same day.
Okay, same day. So we were like, we've had this plan where like, we're making a podcast, we need a cover. And so we're like, okay, our friend Eli, like my friend from college is like, I'll take your pictures. And actually now in hindsight, I do know the issue. You know, like the like tinted moisturizer sunscreen ordeal. My eyes just can't handle that. And I think I was like, literally rubbing it on my eyes. But when it was time to take the promo pictures, like that day, like my eyes like were profusely leaking. Like I could not see straight. Like I was in like an insane amount of pain. And so we were stop at Peculiar Pub and I was like, Issa, I have to scrub we haven't taken the pictures yet. I was like, I have to. I'm literally like in the bathroom. It's like one flashing light bulb and I'm grabbing paper towel. I have no makeup remover and I'm like pulling this off my eyes because I'm in so much pain. And yeah, that's just the birth of not from here. Like,
So then I think we were like, yeah, maybe we take pictures a different day, didn't we?
no, we still took them, but like when we got to the studio, I like had to like reapply everything.
Yeah.
And so when I look at those pictures, I'm like, oh, tough day, but
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of how everything starts, right? Like, it's just like you kind of like are like, we're gonna do it.
we have no idea what we're doing. Yeah, and like honestly, thank God to Eli, like just to shout him out, like he really was part of our birth story.
He was at the PP.
He's like our techie like theater friend who's like out killing it in the world right now. But he was like, yeah, this is how you like start a podcast, and this is the like platform you use, and this
is how you edit.
and this is like we literally would sit there and like watch him, and he's like, and then you hit clip and then you hit delete.
He picked.
Just send Eli our way.
Yeah, really. We
A
just
little
little something.
and we could use an Eli.
No, he's an angel.
But yeah.
And that's how we're here. And we just hit our 3-year anniversary. So somehow we're
Oh my God.
still kicking.
Congrats.
Thank you.
No, she's 3.
That's hard.
She's 3.
Aww. So we're doing a crossover. We've told you like 15 times. But how did this crossover happen? You're dying to know. You couldn't piece it together. But last time we had Jessie Lynn on our podcast. We instantly clicked. Fireworks. We hit it off. And now we're welcoming her back. And we're curious to hear Leah's moment and also to see if Jessie Lynn has any new stories to tell. But is there anything that has transpired in the city that you would maybe consider a horror story? I would say we could also accept stories where you feel like a New Yorker. Like either what makes you not from here or what makes you feel like, you know what, I might be getting some experience under my belt.
Sure. I will say, last time I was here, I think I told you about the time that I went to a party after a production of Annie the musical had closed in this gorgeous person's apartment who had been on Broadway 1,800 times, and I brought a bottle of rosé, and as I was leaving, he gave me the bottle back.
Yeah.
You need this more than I do.
Oh.
Because it was the cheapest one that I could find. And then as I stood on the street to get a taxi, a rat ran over my foot, and I was wearing open-toed shoes. That's the story I told you last time. I will tell you now, I would never wear open-toed shoes. I would never. I'm also always the girl that would stop and sign any piece of paper on the street at all. Like, truly, I'm like, do you want my social security number? Do you want my direct phone number to text me later? Like, I will sign up for just because I feel bad that everyone's passing them and not saying anything.
Yeah.
Like, if someone comes at me with
She's
like
an empath.
hey, beautiful, love your outfit today. Do you love dogs? Hey, do you hate children? If not, I'm like, yeah, I'm stopping for you.
Of course.
And I've worked really, really, really hard to not do that anymore. So I just want to share my improvements in that department.
I have a question about stopping for
Yeah.
signing things. What about like, you know, when you go on the train and it's like there's two people on each staircase like blocking you from going down the stairs until you like talk about ASPCA? Like, are you stopping there too? Or like just on the street?
I've never seen that.
Just you.
They're coming for you.
No, I know. I happened to me like last
Maybe
week.
it's you. Maybe it's that.
It's that fucking cute.
Okay, maybe
No.
this isn't like a citywide thing.
I'm not seeing them. Train.
Capitalize on the subways. They're like,
They know where
where
to
you're
get
gonna
you.
go.
No, but
You know?
two girls stopped me and tried to get me to join a cult on the subway. And I did talk to them for a long time.
What kind of cult?
Well, a sex trafficking one.
Oh,
Good.
If you must know.
Thank God.
and I considered.
But I didn't know that it was.
Yeah.
I just thought that these
mean,
girls
how
were
would you
trying to
know?
tell me that I looked like an actress
Oh.
because they were like staring at me and wanting to talk to me. And I was like,
They were like, they recognized me.
I was like, oh my God, they're like really wanting to chat. So then I pulled out my AirPod as I got off the train. They followed me off. I'm telling the story now. Please.
I'm dying to know.
I take out my AirPod and they're like, oh my God. Sorry, do you by any chance know about God the Mother? And literally I'm like, this is a new movie. They think I'm the star. I'm like, oh my God, no, who is that? They're like, okay, so you know like Jesus? I'm like,
The one and only.
like that famous baby? Wait, yeah, like Jesus? And they're like, yeah, like, do you know the Bible? I said, oh yeah, for sure. And they're like, okay, so here's the thing. You know about like the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. Like the Father's God, the Son is Jesus, and the Holy Spirit is, of course, the Mother.
Okay.
Oh.
And, like, honestly, feminism, this is
Yeah.
Yes, I love
Okay.
I love women in STEM. STEM being spirit. So
Thank God.
So I'm like, wait, okay, for sure. They're like, yeah, the good news is she's alive and well in Korea. Bad news is the world is ending. If you like love her and you go to meet her and you worship her, you'll be fine when the world ends very, very soon. I swear to God, these are like two girls my age. They look like I could have met them at Pearl Studios. They're just like two regular, degular white girls named Anna and Brianna. Okay. I am so fascinated at this point and I love everything that's happening. So I'm staying and I'm talking to them in the subway for a long time. They end up giving me a card and they're like, would you come to a meeting? And I said, absolutely. I'll see you there. There's a meeting on the handwritten on the back with a place and a time to be there.
Oh my God.
And I'm fully intending on going, but it's like written in pen and paper.
Jesus, Jesse.
And then my
No.
I'm fucking scared. Wait, where is this going?
my roommates are like, you can't go. I said, watch me. I'm going. I need to know about God the Mother in Korea. I never looked it up on Google. I didn't do an ounce of research. Thank God someone else did, because they were like, first of all, they are known for trafficking. Theoretically, supposedly, allegedly. Okay,
Yeah,
allegedly. But they do go to like college campuses and prey on, and I quote, young, naive women. I'm like, so you think I'm young and gorgeous?
So I look
So what you're
20.
saying is-
At this point, I'm like 27. So I was like, wait, the Botox is working.
I'm basically a high schooler.
You think I look naive? And then it turns out that the meeting location that had been handwritten on the back of the card is not listed anywhere on their website, nor is the meeting in their upcoming meetings section. So what I was about to show up to on that handwritten place and time, no one knows. I didn't go. But then the second time, 2 girls came up to me, following me off the subway and wanting to chat with me and said, oh my God, have you ever heard of? I said, oh my God, are you from God the Mother? And they were like, what? And I said, I know you girls. I know this. I love you guys. They were like, let's go. And they jumped onto the train across the platform. So that's growth.
Oh,
You
my
caught them.
God.
I caught them. That's growth.
Well,
Wow. I'm literally like speechless.
It's a wonder she's sitting before us today.
like this wouldn't have happened. We couldn't have gotten Slime here today. Had gone with God the Mother.
oh my God.
Well,
So yeah, that's the way that I've grown since we've last talked, is now I catch those cult people right away. Send them off onto the next RW train.
it's a really good one.
Wow. That was amazing. Like, thank you for
10
sharing.
out of 10.
I just want to say too, I hope you know, I don't think you know this, but like when you were a guest on our podcast, that was such a pivotal moment for us. Like it was like you responded to our email and Issa was like blowing me up like, Riley, check the email. And I like didn't have service. I was like at an estate sale. And I'm like, oh God, what is it? And her texts aren't coming through. And then it was just like the best day ever. And so I just like, I'm just so grateful to be here with you again and to meet Leah and just like, thanks for reaching out.
It's so nice because we feel the same way about you guys.
Yes.
Being here with us, we feel really happy.
We
and
had the
grateful.
exact same text exchange.
Yeah.
We're like, they want us to be on the
Some of your girls responded.
You guys are so
They
cute.
wanna
We had the
collab.
same shit. We're like, oh my God. It's always like, did you see the email?
Did you see the email?
And I'm always like, great, we're getting sued.
It's a cease and desist.
Yeah, right. I'm like, fuck, that NDA that I signed that I forgot about.
Oh my God.
The God the Mother cult is coming out.
Well, now they're going to be
and they're on the way.
Oh my God.
It's just like, what a privilege to be called like young. Like that's like really something
Yeah,
that's
it really
fleeting.
At the end of the day, yeah. That's all that matters.
All right, Leah.
Oh, wait, I have one more question for Jessie Lynn. Can you just remind everyone where you are from?
I'm from the great granite state of New Hampshire. Live or die, baby.
Thank you so much. Just needed a little refresh.
Yeah.
Now,
Very
shifting
passionate.
gears to Miss Leah over here. Where are you from?
I'm from New Jersey.
Right across.
Right across the river. Yeah, I grew up in Western New Jersey, and the way that I am not from here is that I am still not actually here. I live in New Jersey.
That's a good one.
So I have never lived in New York. I have only ever lived in New Jersey, and then where I lived in college, which was in Central New York. So I am a poser is really what it is. I did the audition grind via New Jersey Transit commute.
Oh my
and
God.
and I still do. Like I basically I live a lot closer to the city now than where I grew up, but I am consistently humbled by the NJ Transit and Path system. Just a few days ago, in fact, Ithaca was doing like their field studies week, like when they do their showcase, and then like they bring a bunch of like alumni back to talk about the business or whatever. So I was invited to do a panel, and already the NJ Transit is doing this like big bridge construction thing. So the train that is near where I live is not going to New York right now. It's going to Hoboken and then diverting, and you have to take all these extra trains.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm going to drive to Secaucus, which is the one New Jersey stop right before you get to Penn Station. Okay, I was like, okay, I'll drive there. I'll take the train from there. I'm sitting on the platform. I am watching before my very eyes every single train to New York get canceled. Every single one. I sat there for an hour because it would be like, okay, these two are canceled, but the next one's going to come. But then it would be 5 minutes before that one was going to come, and then that one would get canceled. But they're like, oh no, the next one's going to come. I sat through that 3 different times, watching them all get canceled. And I'm like, I'm going to be late to this thing that my professor asked me to be at. And I'm like a chronic type A teacher's pet girly. So this was really bad for me. I ended up having to leave the station, get an Uber across the river to get, like, it was, I ended up spending $100 just to get between, because I had to pay for parking at the further away train station. And then I had to get the Uber because I couldn't drive myself because I wasn't going to have enough time to park. Like, this is my daily life. And I unfortunately made my fiance come live with me in New Jersey. He used to live on the Upper East Side, and he works in Bryant Park. And so he has to do this commute, and I fear each day that he has to do this commute that he will break off the engagement because he hates commuting so much. So that is the way in which I am not from here, is that I am actually secretly a Jersey girl.
I love that.
Not secretly.
Not secretly.
Not secretly. She is a Jersey girl.
She is a Jersey girl.
Listen, Jersey's right there. What are you gonna do? Like, I love it. Like, it's right there. I you know, I don't go on the path that much, but like, I love the path. I'm like, I'm taking the path to Jersey. Like, that makes me feel like I am from here. I'm like, yeah, I just hop over to Jersey. It's like right there. It's like no big deal. I love that.
One thing I love about Hoboken and like those areas, they are so dog friendly. Every time I go over there, I am shocked by the dog parks everywhere. I'm so jealous of that.
Yeah.
Bring that here.
I know.
Please.
I mean, it's more expensive though in some places in Hoboken to live in Hoboken than it is to live in the city.
Yeah.
Like, because it's so dog friendly, it's so family friendly. Like, tons of families live there.
It's so cutie.
It's very cutie. But yeah, it's very pricey as well. So yeah.
Do you have any New York horror stories? Or New Jersey?
The NJ Transit of it all. It's the freaking, yes.
That's my horror.
Yeah, my horror is the commuting. I will say that, like, I have a terrible sense of direction. And so I am the type of person that and this makes me sound like the most green, like, not from here person of all time, but like, I'll come out of the subway and I'm like, and I have no fucking idea where to go. I'm like, if I can see that, if I'm like,
that sounds like my friend over here.
I can't do it.
It's bad.
If there's numbers, if I'm like in the place where there's numbers,
Yeah.
the streets and the avenues, fine, I'm okay. Getting off the subway to come here, I was like, not kidding, crossed the street 3 different times until I got onto the right side of the street to get here. I can't do it.
How do you do your turnaround if you have to? Do you
Loud and proud. Loud and proud. I don't give a shit.
Oh man,
Nope. I will just turn around. I'm like, I can't even pretend, because I do it so often that I'm just like, I just turn. Yeah. What am I gonna do? Pretend? Like, no.
I love when I see people do the like. And who are you fooling?
I like have to say something like audibly out loud, or else I feel like more embarrassed to just like be like looking at my phone and then be like, ooh, like I'm turning around. So I won't pretend that I'm on a phone call, but I'll literally just be like, of course. And like I turn around and like, damn it. And like, turn around, like, oh yes, that's where, oh, okay. I don't know why.
Oh my God. I get it.
See?
Who I am.
There are freaks everywhere.
Everywhere.
All over the
In our
city.
midst.
Oh my God.
What about you, Riley? What makes you not from here? Where are you from? What makes you not from here?
I'm
Horror
from
story.
New Boston, Michigan, which is in the middle of nowhere. It's right by the Detroit airport. If you've ever flown in,
I have.
Yes,
you
we
have,
have.
and you hate it. I think you posted. Sorry, that was. And I'm like
silence.
And now we're gonna talk about it. No, you posted one time like, "What's your least favorite airport?" And you're like,
why
"Mine is
is it-
DTW." Yeah, and I was like, "That's my favorite."
I know that you
Really?
slid into. Yeah, well, I have a lot to say about it, but first of all, there's like one entrance and then the longest walkway ever to all the gates. If you are like,
Yeah.
what is that?
No, it sucks.
There's
It
like
is
a tram, but it only goes from one end to the other. So God,
Oh, you're in the
somewhere
bougie
in the middle.
terminal. I fly Spirit, so I'm in the.
No, I know the McNamara terminal.
That's Issa's terminal.
It is.
I don't step
it is
foot in
the
there.
terminal, and it's got the Leo's Coney Island.
It does.
I hit it every time when I go home. So good. But yeah, no, it is fair. You come in through the center, and it's like if you're A1 through A50, it's like you just gotta walk to the left. And if you're
A
50
mile.
through
A
100,
mile.
No, it is very. I've only flown
I could run it for
in and out of it like
Leah's
once or
5K
twice.
training.
new route unlocked around DTW Airport.
One run from one end to the other is a full 5K. It's unbelievable.
So you just hang out at DTW all the time.
Yeah,
right?
actually, like
Love
that's
it.
my
It's
home.
your haunt.
That's where I live. But God, what makes me not from here? Like I should have an answer, right?
Well,
It is your podcast.
Yeah, that is my namesake. Let's see.
Do you miss the billboards in Michigan?
I do. I really do.
Maybe that's what makes you not from here, is that there are no billboards here.
You know what? Now that you say that, there aren't. And I've never noticed that.
No, I really miss the one time I was in Michigan.
And it was
All of the abortion.
I was literally
billboards.
it's like
about to
either
say.
like abortion or it's like a dispensary or it's that
one realtor. Joanna.
No, it's like Jomana or something. I don't know how to actually say her
Ooh,
name,
I
which
know.
is fucking me up. But it's like this woman. We need to like insert clip here because it's like the closest like close up you could ever see. You could see her pores. And she's gorgeous. She's shimmering stuff. But you could see the pores. We're so close up, and she's like, "I got your back," or like something like that. It's always like that kind of shit. But yeah, I could say that makes me not from here. I guess I love a billboard.
I love it. I love it.
You miss a flag. You know, they've always got flags like by the highways as well.
They do.
That also say abortion is bad. And also like, you know,
They put it on a flag too.
Trump 2020, 2024,
Yeah.
2026, 2028,
Yeah.
2030, like every single fucking year. It's like,
What makes you not from here? And where are you from?
I'm from Lansing, Michigan. I think it's this hand.
Yeah, you're right.
I during our live show for Not From Here. So Michiganders, they use the mitten and they show you where they're from.
Very cute.
I am who I am, and I used the wrong hand at our live show, and we posted a clip on TikTok, and everybody was like, dummy, like she used the wrong hand. She's not even from Michigan. Well, I freaking am. So F off. This is the right hand. Some people did go to bat in the comments though, and they were like, her mic was in her other hand, like she couldn't use the right hand.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Real fun.
But I'm from Lansing. I'm by the Lansing airport, which no one flies into because it's so expensive, and you have to connect at DTW. I'm like, just take me home.
Just drive at that point, yeah.
What makes me not from here? You know, similar to Jessie Lynn, like an inability to like not look at people on the street and like, you know, try to make them feel nice. I smile at them. And they're kind of like, what the fuck's wrong with you? I think like the most Midwestern thing that's happened to me recently was at the end of the summer. I had some friends visiting, and I was going on a train uptown to visit my other friend that lives in the city. And I just kind of had my phone like on my chest, like on my stomach, and it was facing outwards. And some woman on my train car thought that I was filming her. And I get it. Like, I do understand where she was coming from. And that's also like part of my problem is that I'm like, you know what? Like, I understand why you would hate me in this moment. But I wasn't. I was on my freaking phone with my GPS up because I didn't know where I was going to have to walk right after I got up. So it's like on my chest, and she's moving closer to me. She gets up, moves 2 seats closer. Next stop, moves up, sits right fucking next to me. So I'm texting my friend who's not from here. She's from Michigan and then moved to Florida. Not a New York girl. And I'm texting her and I'm like, this woman, like something's up. Like she's looking at me, and she doesn't read her text messages. So I'm like whispering and I'm like, hey, like something's. And she's like, what? I can't hear you. And I literally just had to be like, all right, I got to deal with this situation. And so the woman's sitting right next to us, and she's like, thinks that now we're like talking about her. And she was like, like, you can't record me. Like, you need to put your phone down. Like, you want to let's fucking go. And I was literally like, look at my phone. I am not recording you. I put it in my bag. I was like, I'm so sorry. And I did actually feel really bad because then she kept kind of like talking under her breath and she was like, you're making me feel uncomfortable, like making me think that like you're recording me, like I'm just going to work, like I'm trying to have a good day. And so when I got off the train, I did like just stop right in front of her and I was like, I'm really sorry. Like that was not my intention to make you feel uncomfortable. And again, I just really apologize for making you feel that way. And she did kind of what she was like, thank you.
Oh.
But in that moment, I was like, a New Yorker would have been like, I'm not fucking recording you. Like, don't look at me. Don't talk to me. Get out of my face. But I was like, this poor woman thinks that I'm like trying to like attack her. And I really am not. And of course, I've been thinking about it for the past like 7 months.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm really sorry to that woman.
Can I tell you that exact same thing has happened to me? The exact same thing.
Wow.
What if
Yeah.
it's the same woman?
It
And they
was
both
yours an
work for
A-list
God the
celebrity
Mother.
because
No.
well, I would say B. B to C because I didn't know who she was. I thought she just
Wait, that's so embarrassing.
I
for
did not know
her.
who she was, but she thought I was filming her and she yelled at me.
Oh my God.
Yelled because I just had my phone. I was like standing near the doors and so I like turned in like this to let and then I just like went back to texting. And by the time that I realized, I was like, this Kristen Wiig lookalike is screaming.
Oh my God.
Screaming.
She looks really familiar to me, but like I think she just looks like Kristen Wiig. No, she is a celebrity and thought I was filming her, yelling at me. And I just was like, I'm so confused. I don't know what's going
you're like,
on.
"And who
But
are
I did
you?"
not apologize.
And who are
I'm
you?
proud because mostly because I was
Good.
really confused.
Well, in that situation, you really didn't, like, who are you?
Yeah.
Why are you
Seriously.
yelling at me?
Seriously. Yeah.
Alrighty, it's time for another Curb Sit segment.
We're ready.
So, part of the reason we started the podcast was to find something outside of our career that allowed us to be creative and brought us happiness and joy. So, something we always talk about at the end of every episode is what is bringing you joy that has absolutely nothing to do with your career in your lives right now. So, it can be something small, something big, whatever.
I have something.
Go.
So this started as like a hobby, but it's kind of turned into like a career-ish thing. But like we're not counting it as that. It
Fair.
doesn't like I don't look at it as like I'm grinding, like this is my career. But I do event plan like on the side.
Yeah.
And I'm currently planning a like book club retreat for our book club.
Oh.
And I am it's this month. I am so excited. Like now it's like I am in kind of like grind mode, but it brings me so much joy. Like I am my happiest when I get home from work. I take off my bra, I put on my sweats, I crawl into my bed, I have my little lap desk, and I'm like, okay, and this is who's gonna stay in this room, and this is like this banner that we're gonna have, and this is the decor. It just like
Y'all don't understand the PowerPoint presentation she sends out. Like this book club, like that I am in, and like I don't think we understand like how like above other book clubs we are. Like, no one is doing what Riley Clausa is doing in her free time for anyone for free. Like,
yeah, it is for free.
I get an email the other night and I'm like, that's my best friend just sent me a fucking email and it's like planned, like information from top to bottom. Like I was like, I feel like I signed up for like
That's amazing that you have
props
that
to her.
skill and you should capitalize on it.
Thank you. I do. So now I like do weddings and such.
Oh my God.
In the works of that. That's what I did last night. So that's more of like work stuff. But like the book club retreat is like for fun, for joy, because I love my friends and because I want to go somewhere and not be in New York for a little bit.
Love.
So yeah, that's what's bringing me joy presently.
So good.
love
So
that.
good.
what brings me joy today, most days, and for a long time are games. I love a game.
Oh my actual God.
My phone games, like my phone games are what keep me going throughout the day.
What's the piggy game?
Currently playing Pixel Flow, which I call my pig game because also I only play games that I find on ads of other games.
That's so funny.
So like the minute that I have to look at the ad on the other game, I'm like, okay, I'm not interested. Ooh, this one's fun. And then so I found Pixel Flow and basically they're like little pigs and you see like their little tail and their butt and you like they all have different colors and like you're presented with like a pixel layout of like a picture and then you have to release the pigs that are the same color as the pixels. You're trying to get rid of the whole picture. But yeah, no, I love games. Mario Kart. My fiance's trying to get me into Fortnite.
Oh my God.
But I'm just not like the hand-eye coordination's not there. I tried years ago. It wasn't there, but
Just
I just
the pigs.
I fucking love a game.
So like
dude.
mostly phone games, or do you play board games?
No,
and
I
things
love
too?
board games, but I don't have many people that will play with me.
You now do. Me.
Right
She's
there.
like,
I'm
Me.
sitting right here, but also Leah wants to play a game.
Yeah.
Okay,
She does.
let's do it.
Yeah,
Please.
yeah.
I love board games.
love
Are
a game.
great. Board games are great. I just,
She's just a gamer.
I
You could say she's a gamer.
I'm a gamer. Gamer girl. Find me on Twitch soon.
Oh my god.
Well, I'll continue the game theme because I have my little Animal Crossing moment each day.
Yes.
And that it resets me, it centers me. I get to just like be in my little island, making it all pretty and doing my little fishing tasks. Brings me such joy and peace. And I love it. Jessie Lynn?
This time I'm gonna go with my Newly. My Newly
Ooh.
has absolutely popped off this month. And I've really been on fire with picking my items each month. For those not in the know, Newly is a clothing rental service. I get 6 pieces every month. I pay full price. This is not an ad. I just love it. And I love wearing something fun, flirty, funky, fresh, and a little bit different and feeling like a brand new girl every month.
Yeah.
I just love it.
Are you wearing a piece right now?
No.
Oh, okay. I was just curious.
Thanks for asking.
But you look
I did ask her that earlier. I asked if the sweater was newly.
I know. But I'm already thinking about what I'm going to wear tomorrow. It's going to be my pink corduroy pants that are my Newly, and I can't wait. So
Wow. So much joy happening in this room.
it brings me
Yes.
So much joy.
Wow. I'm very sad our time is over.
I know.
I'm like, I could
Very
sit here and talk
quickly.
all day with you guys.
This was very
Absolutely.
fun.
Yeah.
I had fun.
I absolutely had
Should we start
fun.
a new podcast of all of us every time?
Ooh, okay.
New podcast.
Just tack it on.
The world would be ready for
Slimy
that.
Castles. That's what we're calling it.
And that's what we're calling it. Tune in.
Thank you all so much for listening and watching us. Curbsit, where can the people keep up with you?
We are at Curbsit Pod wherever you find us. That's Instagram, TikTok. We're on YouTube, and you can just search Curbsit Podcast on all of your podcast platforms.
Individually, we are at Jessie Lynn Harte and at Leah Sevola.
That's us.
And what about you guys? Where can we find you?
We are at notfromhere.podcast on all platforms. That is NOTFROMHERE.PODCAST.
Personally, you can find me. God, I'm at IISARODRIGUEZZ. I could have just said Issa Rodriguez, extra I, extra Z. Say next time.
I'm just at our Closet.
Much easier. Mine's a mouthful. Thank you so much to Noah Wisniewski for all of your wonderful editing and all of your hard work. God. Round of applause.
And with that, this has been JL and Mrs. Lee.
And this is Riley Clausa.
And I'm Issa Rodriguez. And we're definitely not from here.
And we'll see you next time on The Curve.